Welcome to Kim Yin Yoga. Today's practice unites mind, body, spirit and awakens your inner sight, perfect for the new year of the fire horse. Begin in a comfortable seated position, eyes open, hands up over the head, fingertips touched, fill the lungs, looking up, then looking down, stretch arms behind. And deep breath in, close the eyes. Find your fingertips, they'll touch up there. And exhale down. Fingertips aim to touch behind you. Keep the eyes closed. Another deep breath in, hands up, head up. Fingertips touch with eyes still closed. And arms behind you. Stretch it out for the exhale. Now gently open the eyes. The right leg comes out to the side, left leg in a half butterfly. And find your sit bones even on the mat, looking straight ahead, shoulders relaxed, and the left hand comes down to the mat, and over we go to the left side body stretch. As you allow the eyes to close, the outer world disappears and the inner world awakens. All right, bring it back, let the eyes flutter open so we can see the next move. We're coming over to the right. Right foot up, stretch it over towards the toe. Reach for those toes and gently close the eyes again. Inner world activating. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we come back to center. Left arm plants down behind you. Right leg stretches towards the left into a modified gate pose. The eyes can flutter open here to get your bearings. And then exhale down into a seated tree. Half butterfly with the left leg. Close your eyes and fold it forward. Dandasana, head to knee pose. Deep breaths here. As you relax everything down, shoulders relax, the spine relaxes, the hips relax forward. Meet your edge and let everything go. Feel the energy of the earth rise up into your body. Fill and flow through all your meridians. And exhale back down into the earth. Follow your breath. And on your next exhale out, we're going to slowly come up and turn to face forward. Take this moment to center yourself, sit bones even on the mat, realign, shoulders straight, spine tall, and we're going to repeat the exercise, eyes closed. Left hand down to the mat, long stretch across the kidneys to the left. The right toe can be pointed upwards. And then we're going to swap sides. Left arm points towards that right toe. Toes and fingers might touch, or they might just come close. Stretch it out. Listen to the sounds around you. Breathe in the energy. Exhale, coming back up, stretching into the tripod. The right arm stretches over the head, the right leg pointed, and we're on that left knee. And slowly exhale down. Again, we turn around into the seated tree, half butterfly, half Dandasana. And the toes are up. We glide forward towards those toes. Head to knee pose, Dandasana, melting it down. Again, you feel the energy rising up from the earth and flooding into your body. Palms up and receiving, relaxing everything down on the exhale. Allow the breath to flow. You might want to use your Ujjayi breath here, bringing it in with a soft susurration sound at the back of the throat. On your next exhale out, we're coming back up. Turn forward, let the eyes flutter open, take in your surroundings. You're still here. And swap sides. The left leg points out long, the right leg is folded into half butterfly. And over the left hand goes, right hand down to your side and stretching the kidney, stretching. Then cartwheel over to the other side, stretching the right hand towards the left toes. Again, helping the spine lengthen with each breath. And when you're ready, you can flutter the eyes closed. You know the routine now. And left hand stretches out into a tripod variation. Stretching right up through the hip to the fingertips. Back around into our half Dandasana, half butterfly, Janusasana, head to knee pose. Down you go. The eyes are closed. You feel for your edge, meet it, and relax. Deep breaths with that Ujjayi susurration sound in the back of your throat. With the eyes closed, you bring in the energy of the earth, healing every cell of the body, offering insights and new perspective, exhaling out tension, anxiety, and uncertainty. On your next exhale out, come up to center again. We want the sit bones even on the mat, spine long, crown up, and the left hand is coming over to the right, repeating the sequence, stretching from the hip to the fingertips. Then, eyes closed, we're cartwheeling over, right hand, heads for the toes. Where are they? You can touch them or you might come close, but imagine connecting that circle all the way from foot to fingertips. The next exhale, we are planting the right arm, lifting up into the modified gate pose, long stretch from the toes of the left foot, up the leg, hips all the way to the left fingertips, and then exhale down. Keeping the eyes closed, we're coming around to that half Dandasana, half butterfly, and sliding forward into head to knee pose, Janusasana. Find your edge, melt it down. Allow that Ujjayi breath to bring healing energy to every cell, organ, and system in your body. And with each exhale, you release doubt and hesitation. With eyes closed, you tune into the body and begin to discern the wisdom there. Allow the inner world to awaken. As you exhale up, come forward, flutter the eyes open, and we're going to find a comfortable Sukhasana or Gomukhasana, cow face legs. You decide. Depends on your hips and how you're feeling today. But I'm going to lace my fingers with my toes, pressing deep into bubbling well, activating the kidney meridian and a deep feeling of support. Now we're going to cartwheel over to twisted snake. Hands are in front as if in down-faced dog. Elbow creases pointed towards each other, and strong pressure in the thumb and first finger, along with all the digits, but pressing down strongly there, activating the heart meridian. You're going to take deep breaths here with eyes closed, feeling the spine wrapping around. If we cartwheel back, swap the legs, so the opposite Gomukhasana or the opposite Sukhasana, giving the other hip some action. Lace the fingers with the toes, again pressing into bubbling well. Take a deep breath here, and then arms up over the head, we're going to cartwheel over to the other side, twisted snake. Hands planted in front, one on either side of the foot. If you're in Gomukhasana, pressure into those thumbs and first finger. Deep breath here. Elbow creases pointed towards each other, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. All right, as you exhale out, we're coming back to do an upright windscreen wiper variation. So feet on the mat, knees bent, hands in almost a Dandasana by the side, and we're just staying more upright and rocking the knees back and forth. Take a look if you need to, and then close the eyes, lift the chin, and let the hips, knees, and thighs roll back. Okay, up to seated, arms up over the head, fingers touch, swim the arms behind, fingers touch, head bows. Long, slow exhale out, and let the eyes flutter open as you scoot back and find your tabletop for cat-cow. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, neck and head relaxed. We take a deep breath in, eyes closed, head tips up, back arches in the cow, and then arch the other way, cat. As we exhale down, head down. Deep breath in for cow. Long, slow exhale out for cat. And you can flip the hands around. No need to open your eyes. Just flip the hands around and we get the extra stretch in the arms. Fingertips are pointed towards your knees. Exhaling it out. Cat. And now tuck the toes under for a foot stretch, Pranam. So flutter the eyes open if you're uncertain of the pose, but it's an extended child's pose with foot stretch. Arms out in front. Deep breath in now and walk it on up to Adho Mukha, down face dog. With eyes closed, you find the perfect shape for you. Toes are pointed slightly towards each other as you open the hips left to right. Slight bend in the knees. The shoulder blades wrap around the back. Hands press strongly into the mat. Paying attention to the thumb and first digit, activating there. Relax everything down. The belly relaxes, the lungs fill, the legs and hips and thighs are relaxed. The feet are aiming to be flat on the mat. Just breathe. Now slowly come down to your knees and walk it on back to a hero's pose for lion's breath. Deep breath in, tongue out, eyes roll to the ceiling, lion's breath. One more. Deep breath in, lion's breath out. All right. You're coming down now to the pose of the child, Wiggleasana. Knees underneath you, the back is flat, we're resting, we're recovering. The forehead is pressed into the mat, eyes closed. Take some lovely deep breaths here and let everything go. On your exhale out, come back up and we're going to find a froggy squat. This is going to look different for everyone, but the aim is to get the feet flat on the mat. You can lean it forward if you need to, and we're going to just roll the head down towards the mat, close the eyes, and feel your lower back opening. Space in the vertebra shifts as we breathe in here, stretching the spine, allowing for greater mobility and making room for greater support and more compassion in your life. As you exhale out from here, come on up and eyes gently open if you need to, and we're going to find Dandasana, staff or stick pose, feet up to the sky, and windshield wiper those feet left to right, rotating the hips, the knees, the calves, the ankles, and spread them wide and windshield wiper towards each other, rotating the hips again, the knees and the thighs, and then back and forth as we floss the toes over the ankles. All right, from this Dandasana, we're going to take the left leg up and bend it and find a Vakrasana variation with a twist. Now, your left arm can go on the inside and you can reach around and clasp it, straighten the spine, and twist to the right. Deep breaths here. Or if that's not accessible, the arm can stay on the outside, where you hold the knee in towards the body and twist around. You decide. Find the perfect variation for you. Seated spinal twist. Eyes closed. Deep breaths here. Every exhale, we straighten the spine and deepen the twist a little bit more. On your last exhale out, drop the left leg down, put the right knee up, and again, seated twist, eyes closed, whether your arm is bracing from the outside or wrapped around from the inside. Clasping the other hand, you decide. Allow whatever comes up during this posture to rise and release. Letting go of anxiety or stress with every exhale. And on your final exhale out, we'll lean it on back into a Vishnu couch variation. Elbows down, and we're just going to do windshield wiper again in a more reclined position. Relaxing the hips, feeling gratitude for our body that carries us through the days. All right, let's scoot on down to flat back, situate yourself on the mat, and arms stretch up overhead, arch the back, deep breath in, arms down by the sides, and Wiggleasana. Hips are the epicenter, they rocking back and forth. The feet are fishtailing, the thighs are fishtailing, the shoulders are loose, The belly's loose. Skin of the face is relaxed. You take deep breaths here. The final exhale out into Savasana, the corpse pose. Today we're going to do a body scan from this position that's going to help identify any messages coming through. Start at the head, and I want you to be aware of any pain or sensation or energy there. Working down to the throat. Is it easy to speak? Down to the shoulders, the arms and the fingertips, the rib cage as you breathe in. Scanning for any sensations without judgment. Checking the stomach, digestion, feeling the heart. Whether the beats are regular or irregular. Appreciating every one of them. Down to the large intestines, the bowl of the pelvis, the kidneys, liver, reproductive organs, to the hips, scanning the thighs, sensing the knees, down the calves, into the ankles, and into the feet. Is there any part of your body that's holding, that's bracing, that's sending a message to help you identify what's going on in your life right now? With eyes closed, insights will rise. And if you want the details of how each part of the body sensation might translate into an action or an inaction, an area that's blocked or area that needs focus, that will be in the notes of this practice. So check there. Breaths in and out. See if you can relax that area of message. And even if you don't understand right now what's coming through, say to yourself, I'm listening and I'm grateful. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to lift the knees, feet on the mat, roll over to the side, and come on up. Eyes flutter open, arms stretch wide overhead, fingers touch, down into Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This wonderful body scan, inner sight. Namaste.